Hiya, Nick here. Let's open up a portal. Call in spirit team. Clear messages. Well, this one might be an interesting read because they got me giggling already. So I'm reading General Collective for water signs. Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So I am reading a cacao cup and then I'll pull some cards. I do have my water element here. I felt guided to put some cloves in this water. Okay. I don't know why. Smells beautiful, but something to do with cloves. So that may be significant for somebody here. I'm not sure. We'll see as we go. So first I'm going to read the cup. Okay, we've got a lot going on here, haven't we? This is for water signs. Okay. Let's have a quick look. Okay. I just listening to messages right now. There's a lot of messages coming in here for somebody. So we have somebody that has definitely been rising in their energy and power. I'm going to say this is like a sacred rage coming up. Not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing at all, but I'm feeling like somebody is really tapping into their inner fire here. I know this is water sign reading, but this is maybe something that somebody's been afraid of doing previously, but it's reached a point where they have no choice. And their primal rage is coming up to the surface and processing. This is a good thing. Please don't think this is a bad thing. This is a natural, beautiful energy. Oh, wow. And it's needed. So it's almost like a feminine, the sacred feminine is rising in this. And it's coming in to break down patriarchal systems. Now, I don't want to get all political or any of that crap, but this is a dominating energy that somebody is coming to terms with their own sacred fire to come up and dismantle systems, I'm almost going to say. It's been long overdue. And this energy is breaking down. It's working. Whatever you are doing, it is working. I'm just, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but it's just coming through that you are doing an amazing, amazing job here at breaking down systems and belief systems, I'm getting told. It's actually leading the way for future generations. You are here for a really big reason, I'm getting told. And your voice is really, really important and powerful. You are legacy. The word is legacy. You are leaving a legacy behind. And this is, I'm being told you're the ancestor that will be called on. Oh, I can't believe how many spirit I have at the back of me and around me, surrounding me right now. Oh, it's got shivers galore. You are leaving a legacy behind, and you're also, what's the word? I can't think of the English word for it. You're not a celebrity, your status, you're like a guiding light, you're the beacon, I can't think of the English word for it. Yes, I am English, but when I'm talking to spirit, they're telling me, they're showing me something, and I can't think of the way they want it said in English. You're a force to be reckoned with, I know that much. So what you are tapping into, the powers that you are tapping into within yourself, this is not external, this is within you. It's coming from your womb, from your sacral if you're a man, you know, it's coming from deep within your sacral and rising up, and this is a fire that is going to come out of your throat in a very controlled way. Your voice is needed because I can't think of the word. You're the stability in this realm right now. What you have to say is like a younger generation, or is you're like the elder. Okay, is that the word I'm looking for? You're stepping into your elder powers as a wise leader. Oh, I don't know where this is coming from. Somebody's really, really... Oh, wow, it's coming through so thick and fast. I'm having trouble interpreting this, what they're trying to say to me. Please keep doing what you're doing. All I want to say is you're like the elder now. You've stepped into... Okay, crone energy. You've stepped into a crone energy of the wise elder. And you are going to have the younger people flocking to you for your wisdom. And that's what you're here to do. I'm being told that is exactly what you're here to do. But it's like you had to tap into your own fire first to fight for you before they would release your voice so you could be heard. Okay, yeah, okay. Yep, that's a message. Okay, thank you. I finally got it into English. Okay. Yeah, all of your past traumas is what got you here. There will be a time, maybe not yet, where you'll sit back and think, I am so glad I went through all of what I went through so I could be in this position to help others that are going through it. May not be yet. You might still be tapping into the anger and the realization of just how much this has shaped you. But there will come a day, there will come a day where you actually stop and think, wow, I know why I needed to go through as much as I did now. I get it. And it will be seeing the transformation of the people whose lives you affect and whose lives you touch and whose lives you save. And this is not a physical, I'm going to go out and rescue somebody from, you know, a disaster. This is about saving people at soul level. Because what you're here to do, you couldn't do it if you had not experienced it yourself, being told. Wow, this is a beautiful... Maybe this is why I needed the cloves in the water for spiritual protection. This is a really... I'm hearing the word profound reading for you. It's quite a serious read too. I need some more water. Okay, this is for my water signs. Oh, yeah, I want some on the table too. Okay, a piece of clove come out. There's a reason I need to put clove in front of the camera. Okay, somebody is having a little bit of problems with energies outside of this realm trying to attach themselves to you. I can't say it any clearer than that. You're aware of it. Step up your protection, please. Especially as your rage grows. If it's not a controlled rage, it can lead to boundaries being down. Just say it like that. Okay. You know your stuff. You know your stuff. I'm getting told. I'm not discrediting you or making you doubt yourself. That guy in any way. Just saying, as you're tapping into this energy, just keep your spiritual protection up. Extra, 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 extra. Got 2 cards fell out. What have we got? We have the 10 of Cups. Cycles are broken. Cycles are broken. So I feel like this is on a karmic level. So what you came here, these lessons that you've had to learn along the way, these are well and truly integrated now. I'm getting the word integrated. We're at the end of that karmic cycle. You have broken these cycles and you have integrated them. We have nothing but new coming now. We're on to the next level. Okay. This is almost coming up like a straw man energy for me. The one that she's got her arms around, this scarecrow energy. So this is about integration, and this is, we have integrated the lessons that the past has given us, and that cycle has been broken. It's come to an end. Just in time. We got the Ace of Wands coming in. Why I want to do a lot of breathing through this one, I'm not sure. That will come out in a minute. I've suddenly got a yawn. Okay, it's been exhausting. We'll acknowledge that. Okay, Ace of Wands. We have somebody new coming in. Somebody new with some clear-cut communication. Beautiful energy. Nice. You had to close these cycles. You had to do that first. You won't be afraid to use your voice anymore, because you've got somebody else coming in that's also not afraid to use their voice. Oh, imagine 2 people that can speak truth and communicate well. Wow. What else we got? Spirit? For the water signs. Thank you. The moon. Oh. So this moon is coming up. This moon's always coming up. This moon is coming up a lot in today's reading, so I'm doing collective readings for all the signs. The moon come up in the last one for the fire signs as well. The moon is really significant. We're in full moon energy right now, 3 days before, 3 days after. Most of us can feel it. This moon particularly, so we know water signs are usually heavily affected by every moon because let's face it, it does affect the tides. This one is a big one. You can feel it already. It's a very transformational one, but there is definitely significance to this moon. I think it's the last, is it the last one? Or it's another super moon anyway. But there's something about this energy of this moon. Like I said in the fire sign readings, it's almost like we're needed to navigate for those that haven't stepped into their power yet. We're going to be needed to help other people navigate the energy of this particular moon. I'm just looking at the artistry on this one. We've got your fire and your swords here. So we've got your fire and your air elements in this particular one. Now, to me, the fire in this card is telling me ceremony straight off. And you've got your wolves. So I'm feeling like communication sword. So somebody needs to speak their mind, and it may be during ceremony. So we don't have to always speak it out loud. We can write it down and put it in a fire ceremony. I'm feeling like there's some sort of communication that is going to be around the moon. At the time of the moon, it may be coming from you. You may need to speak your truth. If you can't speak it to the person you need to speak it to, put it on paper and put it in a fire ceremony and let it go that way spiritually. There's something significant about the moon for water signs. I'm going to clarify. Am I clarifying with this deck? Spirit, what would you like? Oh, before we do that, can I get some initials for the Ace of Wands so people know who they're dealing with? I'm going to get 2 more. Why do I want 7? No, I actually want 9. I don't usually do 9. I want 9. Reason being, because we're closing cycles, it's a 9-year. And 9 closes cycles too. Okay, so we have a P, an O, another O, an N, 2 A's, another N, a U, and a T. Okay, these may be significant in a minute. That's why I'm going to just leave them there. So they're the initials. So they may be significant for this Ace of Wands. Okay, somebody's really struggling at the moment. I'm getting really like an anxious energy here. So somebody, so being water signs, you may already be picking up on the energy of the moon. Okay, I've got one backwards there. Oh, I've got one backwards in here and it just happens to be the moon. I'm going to leave that one there. I pre-shuffle and do all that, but it's still, for some reason, that was backwards. So the moon has been clarified and it's come up twice. No, there was only one that turned over. So we're going to take that. 3 of Swords. We're going to put that with the 10 of Cups for a sec. No, we're not. We're going to put it with the Ace of Swords because that one came up with the 10 of Cups. Okay, 3 of Swords. And the letter M's jumping out in there, so I don't know why the M is significant, but it is significant for somebody. And that's very much, for me representing the heart space there and the light within the heart space. So something significant is coming up with this Ace of Swords. I'm feeling, and I'm being told, somebody has come out of a situation here. Somebody's come out of a situation. I feel like whoever this Ace of Wands is, they may have been, they may have had a betrayal before they came to you, and they've been clearing that connection. So this is coming through with your new connection, with this Ace of Swords, but I'm feeling like this, their past may have had a third-party situation kind of thing going on. Now, have they been doing the work? So the 8 of Cups was the next one, but that come up with the moon, so we'll clarify. So that's come up with the moon, the 8 of Cups, so things will be okay. I want to clarify this Ace of Swords with the 3 of Swords of this new person coming through. Please clarify the 3 of Swords a little bit more. Let's move those tiles. Spirit, can I have some clarification on the 3 of Swords with the Ace of Swords? Thank you. We've got the King of Wands. Okay. So maybe this person in the past used to be a bit, I'm getting player energy, used to be a bit of a player, and it sort of backfired on them. Have they changed? Have they... Okay, so I've got the moon twice on both sides. Maybe they got caught out. Please don't tell me this is a past person for you coming back with this energy. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. With the Seven of Pentacles coming up on this Ace and this King of Wands here, you got the moon on either side here. It's time for reflection. It's time for assessment. It's time for really sitting with this energy and really having a good look at this energy. I'm just going to put them there so I can keep them in my vision. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands energy, please. I'm picking up that this person in the past was a player and got caught out. And maybe that's why. Have they had some sort of transformation? Have they had a transformation? I've got the Four of Wands. So the Seven of Pentacles could have been their journey where they've been. So they've done the introspection, they've done the assessment, they've really had a good look at how they used to be and what situations it got them into. And now they're actually coming up with the Four of Wands. Let's have a little bit more clarification, please. I want more clarification on that. Not that many, thank you. Be interesting. I'd like to maybe see if we could get a major arcana here to see what's led them to the Four of Wands. Oh, thank you. Radio. Thank you, Spirit. Tower. All right, so what Spirit's telling me, what they're showing me with these cards is the offer that you're being presented by the Ace of Swords used to be a player energy, used to be the King of Wands player energy. I'm getting definite player energy with that. Thinks he's all that, you know, quite sure of himself. Got himself stuck in a situation with a third party kind of energy. It was either they got themselves in that situation or somebody put them in that situation. It's not clear on that. Either way, that's who they were in the past, or had the energy they had around them in the past. They've done their Seven of Pentacles. They've done their assessment because of the Tower moment. So they've had their Tower moment and they've had to assess. No choice. Sorry, I picked the wrong card there. They've had their Tower moment. Now they've got a bit more stable foundation. They're a lot more solid now. They've got the Four of Wands energy. Can I have a clarifying card of what they're planning on offering you? This could be a committed relationship. It just doesn't have to be a singles reading. This could be, you know, someone you're already in a relationship with. This is definitely relationship energy here. Maybe somebody you're with has had this happen and never actually let it go, and there's been a Tower moment where they've had to let this energy go. It may have been previous to you meeting them. Okay, we have the Death card. Okay, we have the Death card. Cycles have definitely been broken on this one. I'm feeling like this is definitely clarifying this energy, but it's also, I'm getting drawn to pay attention to, this is more like your energy here of you're rising above it and you're just watching below. You're watching this unfold, so it's almost like you're flying over watching the death of this situation, this karmic cycle ending because of the Tower. This is not your Tower, this is this Tower. But you have done enough work that you can rise above it and just watch it all unfold. There's an element of detachment here and observation, which is a beautiful energy. Okay, so that's that. Can we have a little bit more clarification of what's happening after the moon? After the moon with your Eight of Cups. I feel like this offer's going to come in fairly quick though. Hangman energy. Okay, do some introspection. Trust your spiritual knowledge. I'm getting asked, please don't go rescuing anyone. Let them have their death moment, their tower moment, their karmic cycles breaking. Let them do their work themselves. This is not your job to rush in and save them. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands coming up to clarify this, and also the King of Wands. Wow. Okay. All right, so we've got the King of Wands returning. Clarifying the moon. So can we actually change a player energy? This is what... You do have the Ace of Swords at heart though. So the Ace of Swords was clarified by the King of Wands. But at the heart of the matter, there is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like this person is going to be very, very open and honest with you, with the moon coming up twice, about how they struggle. Maybe they have struggled in the past with this player energy. We've got the King of Wands and the Page of Wands and the Hangman after the Tower and the Death. So we're coming in with a fresh new energy attached to this King of Wands after the Hangman. So I'm feeling like, yes, you may have somebody around you that's got a player energy, got caught out in the past, had their tower moment, had their death of their karmic cycles, and had their closures, and they've really, really fallen apart. And it's made them have to really sit and think deeply. This is still two sides of the same coin though. You have a fresh new energy with this lingering in the background. It's still attached to the same person. How much of this Hangman have they been in? How much of the death process? How much of the Tower moment has changed them? Let's get another clarifying on that between the Page and the Knight of Wands. I mean, the page is definitely looking like willing to learn, willing to do the work. Queen of Cups. Trust your instincts. Trust your heart. Only you know whether you're willing to accept the, I'm going to say, risk. Having full disclosure, I feel like you're getting full disclosure. You got two moons here. You're getting full disclosure of this person's past, what they've been through, and they're going to be quite open and honest about it. You've got the Ace of Swords as their overall energy. They're going to be very open and honest about where they've been, what they've done, how much work they've done to overcome this. They've lost a lot. They have lost a lot through who they've been in the past. And they're actually acknowledging it. You've got the Five of Cups here. They're actually willing to acknowledge how much they've lost, how much it's cost them. One more, please, Spirit. Actually, I'm going to go one more of these, and then I'm going to clarify with one of the major arcanas. Oh, we're having two. Okay. Wow. We got the Five of Wands, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the Five of Wands, there's been a lot of conflict and drama here. and this is coming up to clarify this Ace of Wands struggle. To me, personally, this is going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Are they a player? Are they got fresh energy? They've had their tower, but they're doing the hangman. Are they back and forward, hot and cold energy? Is there still going to be drama? Now, you got a big full moon there. I would be concerned. I would be sitting. You got your Queen of Pentacles. So you got your two queens here. I would be focusing on getting your emotions grounded and really detaching and sitting back away from this energy and letting them sort themselves out fully until the moon exposes everything. Because I think they've still got a bit of an inner conflict, to be honest. Are they ready to settle, or are they still want to be a player? Let's see if we get the Emperor. To be honest, just looking at this read is exhausting, just trying to figure out their energy. And I think they're having just as much of a struggle to figure it out. Just one place, Spirit. That's just one place, Spirit. Nope, two. Let's have a look. For our water signs, please, what is their potential outcome of this Ace of Swords that's struggling between his energies, her energies? Not having one of them? Yes, we are. Oh, these are well shuffled, these ones. That's not helping. The Wheel card 10. Okay. Well, destiny's in your favour for sure. Okay, ultimately it's up to you, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe water signs have got more patience. I personally wouldn't have the patience. Okay. Third time you've got the moon. Okay, I'm feeling you've got 3 moons in this reading. I'm feeling like there's still things you don't know. I really am feeling like this. Or is this the third time that they've deceived you? Maybe. It is saying it's a new person, but I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I've had enough, as in reading this energy, because it's too confusing and too all over the place. And this is this person's energy. This is not yours. God, I feel like I want a sage again. Rightio, how do we sum this up? Very first card. You were doing great. You were doing fantastic. You've closed your karmic cycles. You've completed it. You're ready for a new start. Your energy was pretty cool. Clarified by the moon. I don't feel like you have the secrets. I feel like you work with the moon energy. But this, look at all the cards. All right, we need another clarifier, don't we? Because it hasn't finished. Okay, maybe that's the thing. Is this actually somebody coming back from the past and it's not finished and you're still hanging on, trying to give them a chance? What are we going to clarify with, please, Spirit? We're going to go another Celtic dragon just so we don't confuse it too much. Right. Let's clarify where this is actually going for the future, or some advice, please, for the water signs. What is their advice dealing with this Ace of Swords? Okay, you got a 5 of Pentacles. You have someone very clearly walking ahead of the other. I feel like they're walking away. leaving the other one behind. This is very much a pull, push, hot, cold energy. Push me, pull me, llama. I don't even know what that's from. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're exhausted. I would be too. I'm exhausted doing this reading. Too many. Can we get anything that's clear on this person? Star card. Oh, they're exhausting. I feel like the Ten of Swords right now. Again, the full moon there, but anything's possible. I feel like the star and the wheel there. Anything is possible. This is the time you've got 3 moons there. I would be using this time to sit and meditate during this full moon and decide what you're going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate, what you want, what is your true desire, what is your wish, how would you like the wheel to turn. I feel like somebody's hanging on for something that's not necessarily there. Have we had this one already? It did come up upside down. We got the Four of Swords. And it did come up the wrong way around, so I'm feeling like there's not a lot of stability in this at all. I think I could shuffle all day and still get similar readings. Push me, pull me, llama. Four of Pentacles came up upside down too. Okay, so 4s may be significant for somebody. Okay, has this person actually got anything solid to offer you? Because it's come up upside down. Do they actually have anything at all to offer you other than playing with your heart? I think it's time to really go within for you. So I want to clarify where we started with the Ten of Cups. Because that was just such a beautiful energy we started with. Where are you going with this? You got to be kidding me. Ten of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups. This is not your energy. Your energy is beautiful. Do I need to say any more? This other energy. Oh. And I'm feeling like this is one person's energy almost. I'm getting 2 sides of the same coin here. Back, forward, flip, flop. What the heck do they want? 3 of Wands. We've already had that one. No, we had the 3 of Swords. They want a connection with you. They definitely want a connection with you. I think I could run out of all these cards and see how it fits in the picture, but I think we're getting the same message round and round in circles, and I feel like that's the energy that they're giving you. They're presenting as the Ace of Wands, then they're this way, then they're that way. Yep, Queen of Swords again. No, that was Queen of Cups. So we've had the Queens. We've had 3 Queens now. You know. I'm getting told you know. You already know. You've seen it. I don't need to pull any more cards, any more evidence. You already know. And I actually don't even want to read anymore. Not impatience or anything, but it's almost like, have we seen enough? Seriously, have we seen enough? You already know. I can pull cards and pull cards, and we're getting the same story. Seven of Swords. Same story. Watch out for somebody trying to steal your heart. Oh, be mindful of, you know, deception. Have they actually got anything to offer you, or is it all just... This reading's going down the gurgler real quick. But I would stick to your energy of the Queen of Swords. Okay. Thank you. I asked for it to turn. I'm just going to put all that in a pile. That's kind of where it belongs. Okay. I feel better now. I don't like leaving readings on a heavy note, so let's wait for this one, hey? I'll get your Ace of Cups coming. That was hard work. I'm feeling like, whoa, that was bloody hard work for somebody. That person drained me. Who you been playing with? My goodness. Can we clarify this beautiful Ace of Cups coming in, please? We got some baby dragons there. We got a really solid offer coming in here. If you can cut this one, this back forward, push me, pull me llama energy out of your field. Maybe that's what the moon's for. Do that closing ceremony. Do that cut and cord ceremony. Do that closing ceremony, please. Spirit is telling you, do that cutting cord energy. Because this Queen of Swords deserves better. I know you're a water sign, but Queen of Swords, it's sitting in your intuition, your power. We started that at the beginning of the read. Somebody tapping into their sacral flame, their fire energy, their primordial fire, their sacred flame. You deserve better. Let justice take its course, as in, just let it, just cut cords. Just let it go. Sorry, wrong one. Justice. Because you have better coming in. You have something more emotionally fulfilling coming in. It's okay to use this moon, though, to acknowledge where you've come from and how sometimes we've settled for scraps in the past, and this non-committal, all over the place kind of bullshit energy. Why am I still shuffling? Do we need one more? I actually want to leave it on that note, Spirit, but Spirit wants one more card. Okay. But you can't give me the moon again, at least. Looking at the picture on this Justice card, it's really having to step up. Both of you having to step up in front of judge and jury here. And being judged, you will be fine. You've already tapped into your energy and your power. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. I love the way that's ending on that one. Beautiful energy. Take some time alone. Reclaim your independence. I feel like this was a very codependent situation here. I actually think that's a really nice one to end on. Reclaim your independence, your power, your passions, your fire. Let justice run its course, and please wait for the Ace of Cups. It's a lot more emotionally fulfilling for you. all this bullshit energy here going on. You got to wait for a moon just to get secrets out and reveal a true person. We don't need that. We don't need that. Do I have any other messages, Spirit? Are we done? I feel like I could go for another half an hour with this reading and just go round and round and round in circles again. I don't want any other cards. I think that's your reading. Spirit? Remember who the fuck you are. You're already tapping into it. Don't let your fire go out, please. This is about keeping your sacral rage controlled, because it actually activates your heart space so you can make better judgment. Okay. I just want to show you this. I had this was going off in the last reading, but as I moved it, it settled down and blew itself out. But this is doing the firecrackery thing again as I'm talking about sacral fire. This is a really important element. And I know I'm reading for water, but fire and water makes steam. It's just finding that right combination. This is beautiful. I get a lot of smoke coming out here too. Alright, I'm going to leave this reading here. I feel like somebody needs this flame right now. Don't be frightened of your flame. Don't be frightened of your passion, your sacred rage. It's actually very healthy to tap into it as long as it's controlled. But like anything, you have to tap into it and test its potency before you can get it under some sort of control. But I feel like somebody here has really been taken advantage of a little bit because they haven't tapped into this. Let's face it, I'm reading for water signs. You're very emotional, which is beautiful, and it's not a judgment at all. I actually wish I had more of it. But we forget that, you know, rage or anger or passion is literally just passion that comes to the surface when it's taken advantage of. I really feel like this message was to remind you of your own power, and what we allow in our lives, we get more of. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I am. I'm just watching the flame and asking Spirit if there's anything more. I think we're finished, are we, Spirit? Okay. Much love to you, to the water signs here. Go easy on yourself during the full moon. Closing this portal. Thanking our spirit team. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay beautiful. Much love to you.